wanted to talk about relationships. How to have a happy relationship. How to have a happy relationship. It's very, very simple. You love each other. You speak with love. You love with love. Life is very simple. We have two hands. We put one hand out, we hold the other person's hand, and we are joined with love and with love in our hearts. And when you take your hand away and the other person takes his hand away, we're left with empty hands. So hands need to be nurturing, loving, and kind. And when they're not nurturing and loving and kind, you shouldn't be in that relationship. You should take your hand away so you have empty hands. And when you have empty hands, you can say, I attract love into my life, and love will come into your life. It's very simple to be loving and kind, and it's very simple to be angry and envious. You are naturally one of those things. So people that are naturally angry, envious, jealous, they feel sorry for themselves a lot, they use blame, shame, and guilt to make the other person want to stay in a relationship. Those are toxic emotions that will create negativity in the other person's life and in your own life. But we have to remove people like that from our lives because it's not healthy. They have like this false sense of ownership over us, and we think they love us, but really they need us, and a sense of need is not a sense of love. You have to love someone true to your heart and true to your soul, not true to what's good in it for you. If you're angry and jealous, you're not allowing that person to be who they are. And one of the most important things in relationship is accepting the person exactly as they are. So not asking someone to change. If a relationship will change, it will naturally evolve into a change situation. But when you force change, it's like forcing air into a bubble that doesn't exist. You cannot force change on anybody. They will naturally become a certain way, and you must naturally accept someone for who they are, because if they change for you, they're not being true to themselves, and that relationship will not work. A happy relationship is someone that makes you feel happiness inside, that makes you feel joyful inside, that you have a peace, a calming sense of love within, that you're always empathetic towards each other and towards the situation, that you're always compassionate towards each other, that you have the ability to tell each other the truth no matter what, and know that it will be not just accepted but appreciated, because it's not just the truth that sets you free, it's the truth that makes you who you are as an individual. Because the more truth you have in yourself, the more faith you'll have in yourself and in the other person as a couple. And then as a couple, your relationship can grow in a loving, natural progression together. The longer people are together, the more they should end up loving each other, not the less they should end up loving each other. If you find in a relationship you're loving each other less and less and less as the relationship's evolving, it's probably a relationship that was doomed to begin with and wasn't necessarily meant to last forever. So instead of regretting it, just appreciate it for what it was, and then bless the situation and set it free. When you bless the situation and set it free, you become free to be yourself, and you allow that person free to be who they will become. And instead of dwelling on a negative, unforeseen negativity of a future, concentrate on the positivity that will come out of something. I've met couples that they say the longer they're together, the more happier and happier they are together. And then you meet couples that the longer they're together, you're kind of like wandering your eyes around going, oh my gosh, is this person enough for me? You have to make sure that the person you're with is enough for you. And if you have the ability to intuitively see into the future, which some of us do and some of us don't, for some of us it's easier than others, then we could kind of like work things out in the beginning, and it doesn't have to transcend into something that it was never meant to be. So we should always only live with love in our hearts, and live with faith and hope and positivity, and stay away from people that are like energy vampires that clamp onto you and they won't let go. And you say, bye, I wish you happiness and love and light. And this is Catherine wishing you happiness always, love and light, lots of peace and love within. God's blessings. Bye.